Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. I know one of the most shameful things that a lot of guys can go through is, you go through a point in your life where, when you're a teenager, maybe even in your early 20s, you'd be like, man, boy, my testosterone just raging. You know what I'm saying? You just feel like a beast. Your muscles just bulging. You laying down in the bedroom, the whole nine. But then later on in life, your late 20s, your 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, it happens sooner to some folks than others. You find yourself losing your mojo. You can't burn fat as much. You done developed a little bit of a gut. Some of y'all, it ain't a little bit. It's a whole lot of a gut. You develop man boobs. You have low energy, you're feeling irritable, you're feeling fatigued mentally and physically all the time. And it's kind of hard to lay it down in the bedroom like you used to. And I know it's a really bad feeling. A lot of guys go into depression. Some folks, they lose their marriage, they lose their relationship because they can't perform the way they're supposed to. They don't feel like their normal self. And I know a lot of times I might make light out of these, topics, but this shit's serious. It's really folks out here living this. It's really folks out here having a really hard time with losing weight, with satisfying their partner, with having energy to really just produce and live the life that they want to live. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to give y'all some tips, some foods you need to eat, some habits that you need to have, some supplements that you need to take. And before I get into all this, don't just jump right into the supplements, man. All right? You got to make sure you have a solid foundation first. I always think about it like this. When you're getting ready to build a house, what do you have to do first? You have to build a solid foundation for that house to be on. That's your habits. That's your nutrition. That's the way whatever you're doing in the gym. You know what I'm saying? These are your habits, your sleep, shit like that. If you don't have this foundation with your habits locked in first, them supplements ain't going to do too much for you. And you gonna be one of these motherfuckers out here, man, that supplement didn't work for me. Man, that didn't work for me, man. Well, was you eating right? Was you eating the right amount of food? Was you eating properly? Was you eating good quality food? Or was you half-assing it? Was you being inconsistent? Was you hitting the gym some weeks and then the other weeks you get the fuckets? I just got busy. Yeah, I just couldn't do it that week. I'm just too tired. You ain't gonna really get too far with supplements if you're doing that. You got to have a solid foundation. All right. And so I want to say that first about the supplements and before we get into the nitty gritty of this. So first, the foods. This is very important. This is why on social media I post like, eat these foods to lose that big ass stomach. Eat this food to burn body fat. And truthfully, of course, you have to eat the right amount of food, but at the same time, cause I be getting like trolls in my comment. Oh, you can't eat shit. You can't just eat these foods and lose fat. Well, no shit, dumbass. But you got to know the right foods to eat to have energy to want to do different things. And so my whole focus is to get you to the point where you're eating properly, eating good food, so that way you feel well. Once you start feeling well, you start to feel more capable of doing more. And so you want to start eating foods like salmon. Eating foods like steak. It don't have to be the fatty steak like the ribeye, even though it tastes good, but like New York strip steak. That's a more leaner steak. You know what I'm saying? Eating foods like, I know some people say eating fat make you fat. No, it don't. Eating fat don't make you fat unless you eating all these McDonald's and Burger King and Chick-fil-A all the time. All right, and all my Chick-fil-A warriors, don't come for me, don't feel bad. I'm not saying you can't eat it, but if you eating it all the time, then yeah, that's big ass stomach behavior. You gonna be tired. You gonna have issues eventually, if you don't already, with erectile dysfunction. And so you want to just make sound decisions. Eating foods like avocados, that's a healthy fat. Almonds, healthy fats. cashews, walnuts. Those are healthy fats. Those fats, they help with our hormones. Okay, so it's important to have healthy fats in our diet. And it helps with being able to think more efficiently, more sharp. If you're a business professional, you're an entrepreneur, you're having to do things with not just your body, but your mind. You have to feed your mind properly. So you need to be eating protein. You need to be eating healthy fats like the ones I just shared with you. You need to be eating eggs. The yolk inside the eggs is not bad. Those are healthy fats. They actually can fuel your hormone, fuel you to be able to burn more fat, help you build muscle easier. These are the types of foods you need to be eating. And then green vegetables or fruits. Either one of them. Y'all, you should be eating both of them. It's crazy to me how when I be asking, on my little have a client consultation form, assessment form before people join my coaching program, and people tell me the things they're eating. It's baffling to me how many folks that are grown as hell that don't eat no vegetables and fruit. How do y'all do that? How do you be drinking all these sweet teas, sodas, and lemonade, but you don't eat fruit and vegetables, and wondering why you having pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes and having health issues. Guys, you have to eat these types of foods because they have fiber in it, antioxidants in it. It helps you, y'all who be getting all stopped up, constipated. Y'all who be, what'll be going on with y'all? Y'all be having headaches all the time. Y'all, you just don't feel good. Guys, you got to start eating food that comes from the earth. Stop eating processed food all the time. All right? And then lastly, water. Yeah, water. You tired, you always having cravings, you always be wanting to eat sugar and savory food. You're not hydrated. Drink more water, man. Most times, a lot of folks, they're overeating because they're just dehydrated the whole damn day and don't even know it. But if you start hydrating before you go to sleep, when you wake up, you're gonna be less likely to want to eat a lot of junk food. That's just the name of the game. All right. And so these are things you want to start using when it comes to like eating, when it comes to your food, and drinking water. It's not to say you can't drink a soda. I would definitely recommend you do like a zero, Coke Zero, or whatever type of soda you go drink. Do a zero type drink if you do it, but not all the time, man. Y'all ask, nothing don't replace water. Okay. The next thing are your habits. When I say habits, I'm not talking about hitting the gym and being a bodybuilder. I know a lot of folks think when they got to start working out and they want to lose their stomach. I just don't want to live like a bodybuilder, man. I don't have time like that. You don't have to live like a bodybuilder. You don't have to work out every single day of the week. Like when I used to first start, when I first started working out, I was working out every day because I was just excited about building some muscle. I was excited about looking good in my clothes. I was excited about getting my little crush in school. But at the same time, what you want to do, you want to make sure that you have sound habits when you hit the gym. Making sure you hit the gym at least 3-4 days a week. That's it. You don't need to hit the gym every single day of the week. So you want to hit the gym 3-4 days a week. You want to make sure you're getting sleep. Sleep is very important because if you're not getting sleep, it's going to make it harder, not just for you not to feel rested, but it's going to make it harder for your body to not recover. And so this is a part of stress management, y'all. Like if you're not managing your stress, if you're always stressed out of your mind every single day, get more sleep. And most times it's because you're tired and you're just trying to push through the tiredness. Like I know some of these motivational speakers out here, man, you can sleep when you die. Well, nah, you go die early. You're not going to be able to really enjoy life the way you want to. You're not going to be able to perform at your highest level because you're tired. You see what I'm saying? This is part of stress management. So make sure you're getting sleep. Make sure that you're eating quality food, which I just talked about. Make sure you're eating the right amount of food, like I just talked. Well, I didn't talk about that, but make sure you're eating the right amount of food. Using an app like MyFitnessPal or any other one that's out there to, track the foods that you're eating and how much you're eating. Because if you're not doing these things, I'm just going to eat healthy and not track. I don't want to do all that tracking stuff. Well, you can't complain and be all mad and disappointed when you step on a scale and you're disappointed with what you see.
Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. and I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish, and I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram at JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words real results, and I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
You shameful and just frustrated with what you see because you're not doing what's required. A lot of folks always say, well, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Sometimes doing your best ain't enough. You got to do what's required, man. All right? And so these are habits that you want to have. Resting, drinking water, lifting weights. Y'all be, man, coach, I just want to look good in my clothes. I want to look good while taking clothes off, man. I want to be a positive role model for my kids, man. Your ass got to lift weights. You can't just do cardio because you going to look weak and skinny fat. If you want to look strong, you want to look fit, you want to look sexy when you take your clothes off, you got to make dates with the weights. All right? And so those are the habits that you want to have on a daily and weekly basis. And I want to put this in bold, underline it. Get rest. You have to get rest, man. All right? That's a great way to manage your stress. All right? And then the third thing is this, the supplements. The supplements is it's a couple of them, and it's not to say you need to take all of them. And you want to do your own due diligence. All right, you want to do your own due diligence because I'm not coaching you individually, and so I don't know exactly what you need. But here are supplements that I know will help people. The first one is vitamin D. A lot of black men tend to have lower vitamin D. I'm pretty sure other people do as well, but research shows that a lot of African American men tend to have lower vitamin D, and so you start taking vitamin D. So you have more energy. You're not feeling tired all the time. The second thing, zinc. Zinc helps with our immune system. All right, you want to have a strong immune system. Y'all remember when the whole C-19 thing was going on? What they were saying? Well, people who are older, people who are really, really morbidly obese and overweight, people who are sick already, they have a compromised immune system. They tend to get COVID and they have a very, very tough time surviving it. Like I lost some people that I was close to from COVID. You see what I'm saying? And people that were close to me lost people they were close to from COVID because their immune system wasn't strong. Because they were overweight. They weren't taking care of themselves. You see what I'm saying? So start taking zinc. It's going to help you improve your immune system. At the second supplement. And these things, of course, like it's not just about boosting your testosterone. It's about just you having good quality health overall, guys. All right. And so zinc, vitamin D, ashwagandha, and this is a supplement that you're gonna have to cycle on and off of. All right, you got to cycle on and off of it. You could do it for like 2-3 months, and then cycle off of it for like a month or two, and then do it again for another 2-3 months. All right, ashwagandha helps with reducing your stress as well. Okay, and so those are 3 supplements that you can start taking. That's definitely going to help you. And then the last one is magnesium. Magnesium. You start taking magnesium before you go to sleep. All right, you can take it like I say about an hour before you go to sleep, 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep. When I started taking magnesium, I started having the best sleep ever. And then whenever I would I wasn't as disciplined with taking it, and I would wake up and I'd be like, damn, why I feel so tired? What happened? What I do different? I ain't drink no alcohol. I ain't eat no sugar. Oh, I didn't take my magnesium supplement. They should give me. I should be on a magnesium supplement commercial because of how much of a big impact it had on my life. It's been having on my life, and so it helps with managing your nerves, your stress, all those types of things, man. It's gonna help. All right, magnesium, and even lion's mane. Lion's mane can help as well. It helps with your nerves. I know a lot of times, sometimes we can just get into this zone. I know for myself, I can get into this zone where I'm just like pushing myself really hard to accomplish certain things, conquering the business world, getting more clients, helping my clients, posting content, doing the podcast for y'all ass, the whole nine, right? And I can get a little anxious because I'm like, man, I got a whole lot to do. I need to get it done. You know what I'm saying? and I got a whole lot on my plate, and I got a little bit of time to be able to get all this stuff done. And so lion's mane has helped me manage my nerves and manage the stress. And so these are things you can start taking. And so, like I said earlier, it don't mean you need to take all this right away. If you just want to pick and choose, like based on what I've shared with you and the research that you do, the due diligence that you do online, you be like, okay, cool. Well, let me start taking this right now because this relates to me the most right now. You know what I'm saying? Or it might just be you just get the foundation down first. The foods, the habits, lock in on that first. That's what it needs to be anyway. And then start taking the supplements. All right, after a good like 4 to 6 weeks of just locking in and being consistent with your habits. Like that's the name of the game. Like most of y'all already know what to do. You just not being consistent with doing the shit. You gotta be consistent, man. And so once you start doing this, then you start adding in supplements, or else you go find yourself spending a mini fortune on supplements, and you like, damn, I got all these supplements stacked up on my refrigerator, all in my cabinets and stuff. I ain't got no results to show for it. My stomach's still big as hell. I'm still tired. I still struggling to lay it down in the bedroom, man. Dang. My wife, she don't be wanting to look at me. She don't be wanting to touch me. Man, it ain't got to be like that, though. You just got to start changing your habits. You are where you are today because of your habits. Even me, I'm where I'm at right now in my life because of the habits that I have. And if I like change my habits and I stop doing what I'm doing, then I'm gonna start noticing my life is gonna start going backwards. But if I want my life to go forward, my habits have to align with where I want to go. Same with you. If you know you want to lose that stomach, you know you want to perform in the bedroom, you know you want to build muscle, burn fat, have more energy to do more with your family and the people that you love and care about, or just experience life and live life. Like, guys, we only live this shit one time. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to have the habits that are going to give you that life. If you don't have those habits and you go keep making excuses, which we don't do excuses, most times the folks who have all these excuses, they end up unfollowing my ass anyway. Because I'm just so repulsive to bitch assness. All the folks who not hard working, all the lazy motherfuckers. I want them to unfollow me. I don't want none of them. I want the folks who be like, yeah, man, I'm hard working. I'm mentally tough. But damn, I just need a game plan, man. I'm tired of wasting my time. I'm tired of not living up to my potential. I'm tired of not being able to, be that person that my family and my kids admire, they're inspired by. You just feel this like dissatisfaction. You just want more. You know what I'm saying? Them the type of folks I want here. You want more, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's more to get, damn it, I'm going to get it. Anyway, hopefully y'all find this. That's a little bit of that mojo coming about. That testosterone right there. That's what happens when you get your mojo right. You just feel like you can just conquer everything. You just feel like you can go in the gym and just bend the motherfucking bar. You just I can do this. You know what I'm saying? You walk in there, you look at folks in the eyes, you walking up straight, your chest out, you know what I'm saying? Your chin up, you that guy. And even my ladies, I'm giving my ladies a little bit more testosterone. Hopefully y'all don't grow no beard or no mustache, nothing like that. But anyway, hopefully y'all find this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating, and we out of here. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable, and if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.